Hey everyone, my name is Nicholas Ugero. I finally finished up my garden a couple of days ago. I've been meaning to make this video, so it's just going to be a quick rundown of all the plants I got and the containers. So here we go. So to start off, I got some lemon thyme. It's been growing very well. Very bushy. I gotta be harvesting some more, put it on my food. And then I got some parsley. I got 2 sets of parsley. Right here, they've been growing very nicely. They look very strong and sturdy. I'm liking it very much. I got 2 jalapeno plants here. One of them's actually got one coming in. And of course, I'm gonna wait until it turns red, not green, not pluck it early. And I got 2 jalapenos here as well. I have oregano, very hardy plant. I've already mentioned that before. I can see myself growing this every single year. I very much enjoy it. This one is a chili plant. It's been coming in nicely. I got one coming in, another one. So I'm ready to eat some of those. It's gonna be nice. And then I got 4 pepper plants here. One's like a crushed red pepper. I'm not sure exactly what the name is. And then this one is a Tabasco pepper. So these 2 have been doing well. And then I also got Big Jim Heirloom. So these guys have been doing well. None of my transplants have died. These are all okra plants. I had 3 actually originally in here last year, and the one in the back got the most root space, I guess. So it grew the biggest, and the other ones were like, it's kind of like little brothers. I had success with all 3 of them. None of them died or anything. So, and I was running low on space, so I was like, I'll just put 3 back in there again. I gave 1 to my best friend. And then here I got 3 collard greens, and they've been doing well. They're still growing. I love collard greens. I love these guys so much. I'm probably gonna be having them every single year. And then I also got Swiss chard, and this one was like a 4-pack. I just threw in here because I knew I was gonna be running low on space, so I didn't divvy up the 4 of them. And yeah, the leaves are very good. I'm pretty sure I had this last year. Just one of them. The leaves got humongous. They got so huge. It was almost unbelievable. And then, so right here I got 2 zucchini plants. These guys have been bushing out very nicely. Very nicely. So I'm excited to see once these vegetables start coming in. And then here's like the last container I had from last year. I have 2 cucumber plants. It took a while to sprout up, but now they're filling in nicely and spreading out. And then I have 1 more collard green plant. This guy's has probably seen better days, but he's still surviving. He's putting in new leaves. And so that's all the ones I had from last year. I actually compost teed all of these guys as well, so they got a lot of biology in them. I'm going to compost tea them again. I already made a batch yesterday. That's still brewing. And then these are my new containers. Oh, sorry, I was covering the thing like a doofus. And so this is a Chinese giant pepper plant. And so we got one coming in right here, if you can see it. And then this is another pepper plant. I cannot remember for the life of me which one this is, but I'm pretty sure I gotta water this guy a little bit. But he's been doing well. He's got some flowers, and he's already getting ready to get some fruit going. And then right here in this container, I probably made a bad call with 4 of these guys, but this is arugula. It does prefer colder weather, so this is probably like the worst time to ever do that. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to move this guy in a shaded spot as the day goes on. And I got 3 spinach plants. They're all the same right here, and they prefer colder weather too. So just because it's my second year doesn't mean I'm not gonna be making mistakes. We'll just play it. I'm just gonna play it by ear and just see how they do. I can always put other things in here. And then right here I got tarragon, and this is an annual herb, and I don't like, it's almost like a licorice-esque kind of taste. Like I can't really explain it. It's not hot or anything like that, but it's very good. I like it a lot. I've never had this before, so that's a new one for me. And then I got holy moly pepper. And so this guy's been doing well in the sun. He's loving the heat. Pepper plants are awesome. I'd actually say they're better than tomato plants. Very hardy, very nutritious. Get a lot of yield from them. Obviously, wait till they're ripened. And this is a Lacinato kale. I've never had this one before. I had Red Russian last year. And so it almost looks like a dinosaur kale. And this guy's been doing well. None of my transplants have died, so I'm sure he's going to succeed pretty well. Right here I got an indigo apple tomato plant. And last year I had indigo rose tomatoes. And those came out very, very well. So I'm very excited to see how this one turns out. It's already grown like 4 inches. And then this one was this is like a baby pepper plant. I can't remember what the name of it is. But we'll see if this one even survives. I don't know. It's so hot out, but it's been a trooper. So we'll see how that goes. And then here's my Red Russian kale. So you can definitely see a difference from this compared to the other kale. And this one I had great success with last year. Very much enjoyed these leaves. And then right here I got Winter Savory. And this is a perennial. And this one's very good. It's almost like a hotter oregano, which means it's phenomenal. And then right here I got rosemary, Madeline Hill. This is also perennial, so I gotta remember that so I can save these guys for next year. Rosemary is good on meats and stuff, but obviously I don't have meat, so I just throw it in maybe my soup after it's already made, and that's been really good. This is orange mint, and I've been chopping this up along with my other plant that I'm going to be talking about and throwing this in my water bottles. Very, very tasty, adds a lot of flavor. And I put it in its own container because I know mint is a prolific plant that can consume other plants with its root structure. It's very, very resilient and widespreading. And then right here I got eggplant. And last year when I transplanted my eggplant, I was such an idiot. I didn't know how to transplant anything, so my eggplant, of course, died, along with some herbs and such. But no, this one's good. I transplanted it correctly. It's been growing nicely. Very much enjoying it. This is, I think this may be an indigo apple as well. I don't have the tag for it, but it is a tomato plant. I'll see later on as it's fruiting whether or not it's the exact same as the other one I showed you. But yeah, this one's been growing nicely. It's already grown a bit. I haven't compost teed any of these new containers, and I'm going to be doing that today in the evening. And then right here I got goji berry. I saw this at the plant sale at the garden club, and I know goji berry is a superfood, and this is also going to be a perennial, so this will be with me for years to come. I got it in a nice big 20-gallon container. Let's see if that's big enough for this guy as the season progresses. I'm probably going to get a handful of berries from him this year, but then next year obviously he's going to be pumping out a lot for me. And then this is my last container. I also have the habanero. I think I maybe explained that one. So I got stevia, which is what I put in my water as well. I take one nice big leaf from here and then one of the orange mint, and I cut them up nicely and I put them in my water. Super tasty. I love it. I put them in all my waters. It's very excellent plant. Super, super sweet. I was very surprised when I tried this out at the Platt Hill Nursery by my house. And then this is red Reuben basil. I was like, hey, I gotta throw some different colors in my garden, not just green. So this one's very, very, very pretty. It's got a lot of different phytonutrients because it's different color. So having the color spectrum in your garden is also great, which is something I've improved a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. That's my whole garden. It's expanded very much. I also have some other plants that I planted in the ground itself, which I briefly discussed in another video. But yeah, I fully expanded it. I have those 2 ceramic ones right there, and I have all these as an addition. So I've definitely upgraded my garden, and I'm very excited for the season as it progresses. I'm going to keep watering them. I got a mulch already, so that's a lot less watering. It's a big improvement from last year. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if this inspires you to at least plant one plant this summer or this season, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. It's very fulfilling to hear that sort of thing. So thank you guys so much and take care.